Usually, there we go. We're good teammates.
Thank you. Welcome to the show. Your collar is all messed up. You're messing up. I love that you point out that I'm not Adam Schefter because I think they're.
Well, we weren't sure, but now we've got it figured out. That was rookie hazing, by the way. You let him go on the air with the collar, and then you fix it live. All right, Andrew Hawkins is with us as well for the hour. Adam Schefter joining us in just a moment. We got a lot to get to. Let's go back to Chase. Dan, if Chase is willing to play, can the full playbook still be available for Sunday with him just getting on the practice field for the first time today, even though Ben's talking about, maybe there was some extra work that was done in the offseason?
I don't see a full playbook, no. One, they have a new offensive coordinator this year, Brian Callahan, their ex-offensive coordinator, head coach in Tennessee now. So it's really about how much of their new offense or how much of that offense they were going to try to change or reinstall and how much of it Jamar actually knows. I think the timing element with him and Joe Burrow is fine. These guys have played football together basically their whole adult life. Yeah. I don't have a ton of concern with that, but it's more so, Jace, you know this, if it's a deep cross and we're playing shotgun drop back football, the receiver's alignment is going to be here. Well, if we're going to do it a little bit more under center play action, which I anticipate the Bengals to do, it's going to be a little bit different timing. I think that's what Cincinnati has to figure out, how much of all that stuff Jamar knows and then can go replicate.
And I think they're hoping Jamar's been there for a long time, and to your point, a different offensive coordinator. Zach Taylor is still there. So you got to assume a lot of the playbook of which they've done over the years, they still have it available to them. I think their biggest asset is if Jamar Chase is on the football field for the New England Patriots, it changes your thought process of how you're attacking from a defensive standpoint, the attention that he warrants when he's out there. Because if I'm on defense, I have no idea whether they have their entire playbook to themselves. I'm thinking, well, Jamar Chase is out there. I got to prepare for war in a time of peace. We got to send the double team. We got to do whatever we can to make sure Jamar Chase doesn't beat us.
Absolutely, I agree with both of you guys. I think the offense is probably going to be relatively the same as it was the previous years. They have that chemistry. Jamar Chase is a veteran, and obviously, if he wanted to, if the Bengals were motivated enough to get him in the lineup, they absolutely could, because the threat of Jamar Chase is what a team has to prepare for. Jason said it perfectly. Even if you are going into this game and you're saying, well, we're still going to showcase and center T. Higgins as the number one, you take a considerable amount of pressure off of him in that role by having Jamar Chase in there. Now, I would not advise them to go give him a full slate of 70-plus offensive snaps, because now you're going to risk injury and possibly having him out for a longer period of time. But I do like the idea that if they're able to get this deal done, or if he's willing to play, him being out there as a threat and a shake-up and a mix-up to take some pressure off the rest of this offense will be beneficial for him.
You guys remember this?
You guys are unreal.
Completions in his only game against the Patriots in his career. That was back in 2022. By the way, the most completions anyone has ever had against New England. Casual 40 completions. Let's welcome in Adam Schefter. Adam, with Chase back on the practice field, have there been any developments that are new on his contract status?
It doesn't seem right now, Laura, like the two sides are closer to an extension, but this certainly seems
Here, you want a treat?
like